Parade. I am doing this video as a part of my icp9. My icp9 consists of 3 small tasks. The first one is to create a new database in MATLAB account and add a user. Let's see how I have done it. So I have created a new database. First I have added a user. The username is here and account I have created, and I have added a new database, and the database name is icp9, and I have added a collection. The collection name is users. So I will be using this in the code. I will show you how I have used it. So the database name is icp9 and the collection name is user, and I have added a user named Paladisai. Okay, so let's see. The second part is create documents and insert them into the database. The collection name is users, so we will be adding documents inside this collection. Okay, so let's see. Let's start with this index.html. And this index.html, as you can see, the ng controller I have declared, and ng controller name is Mongo REST application. These are the other UI elements, CSS, HTML, and the main thing begins from here. I have created a form, and on submit it goes to this insert data function, which I have defined here in this index.js, which I'll be showing later. And the input types, that is name, class ID, course, major and minor. These are the fields I am taking, and every input type has ng model, which will be used later in this index.js. I'll show you how. Then it has a submit button, which on click takes to the that function which we have mentioned there. And also there's also a search button here, click box here. Okay, if you want to search based on our major, we can do it. We'll see the implementation of it. Index.js. Index.js is this. In this index.js, what we have done, this module name demo Mongo, and the controller name, as we saw, was Mongo REST controller, which we have defined in our HTML. We are fetching here all the values which user submitted there. That's name, class ID, course, major, minor, which we were taking using scope. And later what we do, we put it in a variable called data parameters. Okay, then we will define the header, then we will post it. As you see, the server, we will run the server at this IP address. This IP address will run the server, and so our server and client are running in the same PC. So what we do, as a client, we will push this. We will post this to this IP address, the same IP address where our server is running, and we will send our form data. Okay, we will send the form data to our server. So on success we will just display the data. Okay, what we have, so this is the insertion. So what we'll see, what we have done it in mongo.js. This is where we run our server now. So these are the beginning initialization. We have declared our URL. Our URL consists of my username and my password, database name and password. Okay, and icp9 is my database name, as you saw. This is the user and password, and as you saw there, I am running the server here. I'm running the server here at 80801 port. When I run the server here, when I click to insert the database inside, what to do? We'll first connect it to MongoDB using the URL. Okay, if it's not an error, okay, if it's not an error, what we do, we will take this icp9 is my is my database name. So we will insert into this collection, the users collection. We will insert into it. Okay, this in this insert document, what we do in this db collection of users dot insert one using insert one, we will insert it. If it is successful, we will get a message that inserted into the collection. This is how it works. And the third insertion, as you saw, is successful. We inserted a document inside it. And the third point is to perform a search on database using the measure and display the results in console. Okay, so what we have done, okay, in this index.html we have created a search button and input type which takes search input. So if you go here in index.js, we are listening here scope.search function. So what we do, HTTP, we are doing get here. So since we are getting the result, so as I explained before, we are getting it to the we are doing HTTP get to the server. Since it is doing since the server is running in the same PC, what we do, we are sending scope.search, that is our search keyword. So what happens, we will get the response back, and here I am writing it into the console. Okay, so we will see how it's written in mongo.js. In mongo.js, this is the function it goes into. Okay, app.get of getData of function. This is a request and a response. Okay, what we do, this mongodb.connect dot the same thing as we did in the insert. What we do here, we will query it instead of inserting it, we will query it. And the major is our keyword, search keyword is our major, and we will search it in this collection. To find query to the array, what we do, this JSON which we get back will be sent as a response.json.results here. So this response goes back to the index.html here, and we'll keep it, this is here the data, and we'll be this output is data.data. Then we will use the output to write to the console. We will see the demo of it. Okay, index.html. First we will run the MongoDB. So it's already running. Let me stop it and run again. So it's listening at port number 8080. I'll go to index.html and I'll run it. Okay, then what I do, I'll enter class ID is 25, code study is major is ice, minor is, let me say C. Okay, and I'll say sign in. We'll open the redstone, we'll see the message that insert a document in the database, and we'll see if that entry has come here. I have inserted all this in this user collection. These are my previous things I entered. See, the new documents are created here. Harish 25 AAC, IS and CS. So let's search. Searching part. I'll search CS. CS as my major. And search. Okay, since it's asked to display the results in console, I'll open in console and show you. So here looks like this. We have inserted Harish 25 ASC ISCS, successfully inserted it, and the result of our is length is 1 and the value is here. The name is Pallavi Desai, ID is 1, codes is CS, minor is CS. Let me show it over here. See, it's, yeah, you can see here. This is the search result which we got. Yeah, these 3 are the points to be covered and I have shown that. That's it. Thank you.